In mid-March, a line of trucks stretched for 3 kilometers along a desert road near a crossing point from Israel into the Gaza Strip. On the same day, another line of trucks, some 1.5 kilometers long, sometimes 2 or 3 across, was backed up near a crossing from Egypt into Gaza. The trucks were filled with aid, much of it food, for the more than 2 million Palestinians in the war-ravaged enclave. About 50 kilometers from Gaza, more aid trucks, some 2,400 in total, were sitting idle this month in the Egyptian city of Al Arish, according to an Egyptian Red Crescent sent official. These motionless food-filled trucks, the main lifeline for Gazans, are at the heart of the escalating humanitarian crisis gripping the enclave. More than 5 months into Israel's war with Hamas, a report by a global authority on food security has warned that famine is imminent in parts of Gaza, as more than 3/4 of the population have been forced from their homes and swathes of the territory are in ruins. Galvanized by reports and images of starving children, the international community, led by the United States, has been pressuring Israel to facilitate the transfer of more aid into Gaza. Washington has airdropped food into the Mediterranean enclave and recently announced it would build a pier off the Gaza coast to help ferry in more aid. UN officials have accused Israel of blocking humanitarian supplies to Gaza. The European Union's foreign policy chief alleged Israel was using starvation as a weapon of war. And aid agency officials say Israeli red tape is slowing the flow of trucks carrying food supplies. Israeli officials reject these accusations and say they have increased aid access to Gaza. Israel isn't responsible for delays in aid getting into Gaza, they say, and the delivery of aid once inside the territory is the responsibility of the UN and humanitarian agencies. Israel has also accused Hamas of stealing aid. Reuters interviewed more than 24 people, including humanitarian workers, Israeli military officials and truck drivers, in tracing the tortuous route that aid takes into Gaza in an effort to identify the choke points and reasons for delays of supplies. Reuters also reviewed UN and Israeli military statistics on aid shipments, as well as satellite images of the border crossing areas, which revealed the long lines of trucks. Before the aid shipments enter Gaza, they undergo a series of Israeli checks, and a shipment approved at one stage of the process can later be rejected, according to 18 aid workers and UN officials involved in the aid effort. At one crossing from Israel into Gaza, goods are twice loaded off trucks and then reloaded onto other trucks that then carry the aid to warehouses in Gaza.